All right, guys. We are going to look at the various types of CSS right now. So I know in the last class I said I'm going to practically illustrate this, but I'm going to keep this for later. I just needed you guys to understand some few things first before we practically illustrate all of this. So bear with me. Yeah, thank you. Key, I think you may have to go through this yourself and check. Yeah, it will make more sense when you start using margin and padding. Okay, types of CSS. You can apply CSS in three ways, right? So one of the ways to apply CSS to HTML files is an inline style. The second way is an internal style sheet, and the third way is an external style sheet. So I know in the previous slide, yeah, let me go back a bit. Yeah, when we saw, yeah, so this one we may need to adjust this, all right? I know we said there are two ways to include CSS in your file, which is inline and external. So there are actually three ways. So under this, they grouped external and internal style sheets as a way to include your files, right? While this one is so I don't want any confusion. So that's why I needed to address that, guy. So this was actually classified together, but in what we are going to do now, the types of CSS, we are going to do three, which is one, two, three, right? So let me go back there now and let's move from there. So we'll look at them individually. Inline style, because now we're going to do more practical and we're going to add this, and you see the results instantly. Okay, so the first one is inline style. Inline style means inline. That means you're adding it inside your HTML. You're not doing any CSS. The only CSS kind of thing here is style, right? So it's called inline because you're adding it inside your HTML right there, right there, and and now you're just adding it and you are getting what you want, right? So you are useful for quick. I use it a lot though, but they are used for quick changes. You just want to make something quickly instead of you to create a different CSS file. You just want to add it immediately and see the result. That's where it's applicable. But standard is best to either use internal or external style sheets. So this is how it works, right? This is how it is. So I think I can practically explain this one. Let's jump into our code now. Yeah, like I said, we're doing more of practicals. So I'll take off this class I added here. So for instance, this H1 now want to style it. So just use your style property. You understand? This is what they call property and selector, property, and value. So the selector here is the H1. We don't need to select it again because this is what we want to style. So your selector is the thing you want to style. In this case, is the H1. Then the property here is the style. Then the value is what do you want to style. So to use this, if you check it, oh, didn't add. Okay, I'm not sure this will work like this, but let me go with what is there. If it's not, I'll go with what I know, what I have in mind. Okay, so what are we styling? Color. So I want to make the color of that thing red. Color red, right? So if I save this, and let's check on this thing to see if this works. Yeah, you can see it's instant change. So side also has changed to this, but I'll use green because side also color is green, so it's a tally. So let's use this green. This is an instant change, right? So I don't need to create another file. So what else? Let me see what else is there. Let's go. mm, Margin left. So margin, let's see margin. So you separate it by this okay, let's say margin left. So what margin does is, I will explain margin better later, but what margin does is, I don't know, everything should be inside this, right? So everything should be inside a mm, inside this quotation mark, right? So what, how many part, let's do 20 pixel, 20 pixel. So you see that margin, we shift this. Let's see again. Okay. Why am I getting this? Okay. It's not working as it should. Let me see. What am I doing wrongly? Okay. Mm, where are we? Okay. Sorry about that. So you can see now this thing have shifted here, right? See that this thing have shifted. So that's just all about padding though. Okay. So let's go back to the code. Right. So that's that about inline style. So we'll be looking at next we'll be looking at internal style sheets. So we'll do that in the next video.